Hey guys, Elena here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the ketogenic diet and calories. Okay, so maybe you're just getting started with keto. Maybe you've been doing keto for a while, but you're still a little bit confused on the calorie thing, especially coming in from like a clean eating background. You're going to be so used to measuring out your food, eating every few hours, being in a calorie deficit, right? All these things, and we tend to like overthink the calorie thing, especially coming from clean eating. I have been there as well. But here's the great thing about keto is that it's more focused on your macros. So instead of just being like, okay, I need to get 1,100 calories in my diet, it's going to be more, I need this amount of protein, this amount of fat, and this amount of carbs. Because in keto, calories aren't all created the same, right? 500 calories of carbs versus 500 calories of fat are going to do totally different things within your body. And so that's why we listen to our hunger signals and we really just try to stick with our macros versus meal prepping, meal planning, and eating even if we're not that hungry. And what you're going to find when you're doing keto is you're actually hungry less, you're more satisfied, your body is running in ketosis, it's burning fat for fuel. So you are going to find that there are days that you're not that hungry. Maybe it's dinner time and you're not hungry. Well, with keto, it's okay to not eat. Like, you really need to listen to your body signs, listen to if you're really hungry or if it's just because it's time to eat, if it's just because you're bored, if it's just because you're stressed out. And it's going to be really easy for you when you're doing keto to only eat at times that you are actually hungry. And what I recommend that you do, guys, is you start, tracking your food in something like Carb Manager, and you'll be able to see, your macros, and you'll be able to start with, just focusing on your net carbs, and then you could start balancing all your macros, your fat, your proteins, and your carbs. And you could just focus on that. Focus on your macros, focus on making sure you're not overeating, just because you're stressed out. And you'll notice, like, some days you're going to eat 1,000 calories. Some days you're going to eat 3,000 calories, just depending on how hungry your body is that day. And you might be eating more, you might be eating less, especially if you're just starting and your body is getting adjusted to things. But I wouldn't even stress about the calories at all. The only time I would stress about calories is if, one, you feel like you're overeating. So maybe you're just like, oh my gosh, like I'm eating so much food, I'm like over full, stuffed all day, like what the heck, and you're not seeing a weight loss. So if you're plateaued, if maybe you're just not losing as much as you think you are, then think you should be, then I would go back and I would start checking your calories in your app and seeing, because if you're just like eating all day, even though you're not hungry, and you're having a ton of calories and you're not really putting that much calories out, not working out, not walking, not anything like that, then yeah, you might have to start, checking your calories just a little bit and more listening to your body signals and when it's actually hungry. And just keeping an eye on that until you break through that plateau or until you get the hang of listening to your body signals. Just don't stress over your calories, okay? If you're brand new, just focus on your net carbs, focus on getting fat adapted, focus on getting in ketosis, getting enough fat into your diet. Don't stress out. And if you do get plateaued or maybe you're not losing as much as you want to be per week, then start tracking your calories and just making sure you're actually listening to your body signals, not overeating, not eating because it's time, but actually eating because you're hungry. Don't stress out. You got this. Count your net carbs, add that fat in there, and start balancing your macros, and you are going to reach all of your goals. I just know it. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I come on here 3 times a week with new tips on fasting and keto, and I appreciate your support. I hope you have a great day.